Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Lori.
Today we have our culture article for you. This is July 22nd. It's Monday, a new week and a new lesson for you. This one is called Subtle and Not So Subtle Asian Traits.
好的，今天来到我们文化之窗的单元，要来看到的这一篇这个标题呢，中文叫做微妙的亚裔特质。但是其实呢，刚刚我有请教这个 Bruce 老师这里的 subtle and not so subtle. Why?
Let's see. I'll start with not so subtle means obvious, clear. Subtle is, by the way, 那个 b 不发音的 subtle, right. Subtle. It is a hint of something. It's almost as though you have to guess what something is or the exact meaning of something if it is subtle. It's not so clear. It doesn't mean it's confusing. It's more like a hint of something.
所以呢，这边的话，其实 Bruce 老师刚帮我们解释完之后，这个中文的标题，我觉得更好的会叫做微妙又明显的亚裔特质。因为那里的 subtle 是微妙，它没有那么的清楚，那么的 clear， 所以它有一点像是一个 hint。我们讲 hint 就是一个提示，它只是给你一点点好像是怎么样，但是不告诉你那么的 obvious。但是呢 not so subtle 的时候就是表示它是 obvious， 所以呢 I would change the Chinese title to subtle and obvious Asian traits 好，不过呢但很有趣的是，到底什么东西它又微妙又明显呢？我们今天的这个文章里大家就会来看到，所以我们跟着 Bruce 老师一起来看。
All right, first paragraph. Let's get started. What first started as a space on Facebook to blow off steam during high school exams has attracted over 1 million followers all over the world. So we're talking about Facebook, and there's a space on Facebook that some students used, Asian students, high school Asian students, but those not living in Asia, those growing up or being educated in foreign countries such as Australia, Canada, the U.S. and the U.K., those are the usual places that people from Asia send their children to get an English education. And during high school exams, that's a time of great pressure. So blow off steam means to release pressure. We do something fun. We do something relaxing in order to blow off steam. And then we don't feel so anxious and nervous. And this has become very popular. Over 1 million followers, 1 million people are, I would say, tuning into this site to find out more about what these students say and how they feel. It sounds as though it's a viral experience, very, very hot, very, very popular on the internet.
好的，那么我们呢，首先来进入文章。第一句呢，看到说这个一开始呢，只是一个在脸书上的空间。怎么样的一个空间呢？一个让我们来疏解压力、宣泄情绪的空间，而且是在什么时间段呢？是在这个高中考试的期间让人呢来宣泄情绪，来这个抒发压力的一个脸书上的空间。那原本是这样，这么长这一段是我们的主词 has attracted， 这里才是我们的 verb 动词出现了已经呢吸引了 over 1 million followers， 超过100万名的这个支持者，而且是 all over the world， 这个来自世界各地的支持者。好，所以这里超过100万，至于是多少呢？我们不知道，它可能是任何数字，但是我们可以肯定的是，它至少超过了100万。
Called Subtle Asian Traits, the group page is filled with jokes and memes about overseas Asian culture in Western countries. This takes us to our title, really. The page, if that's what you call it on Facebook, has a name. It's Subtle Asian Traits. Traits is like types of behavior or kinds of behavior. So Asian students would tend to have certain traits that people from other places in the world wouldn't have. Africans have their traits, Europeans have their traits. Every culture has its own traits, and sometimes they are subtle. They're not so obvious. They're not so clear. Some things we notice, Italians, when they talk with each other, are so passionate and emotional that everybody would notice that. But if you watch people from the UK speak with each other, they use a lot of subtle expressions, facial expressions or gestures, and you really have to almost study them in order to catch their meaning. Subtle Asian traits will be the kinds of gestures or motions, movements, tone of voice that suggest meaning, but you have to look at it and study it before you can appreciate it.
好，所以呢，那么刚刚上一句呢，当然这个 Bruce 老师有提到说，那么我们这个主词这么长的这一串里面啊，在这个高中考试期间，为什么需要疏解压力的这群人，那其实呢，指的是那个不在亚洲，大部分是住在美国、加拿大或英国，我们在稍后的文章会看到的这些亚裔的这个学生们他们所以需要这样子的一个脸书的空间呢，来这个疏解压力。那么这样子的一个空间吸引了超过100万名以上的这个支持者，是来自全球世界各地的。那接下来的句子我们就进入去介绍这个脸书的这个group 了。所以就讲到被称为呢是微妙亚裔特质的这个脸书的社团，或者我们讲社群的这个网页呢，它是充满了这个存在于这个西方世界，我们讲呢这个海外亚洲文化的笑话，还有很多网络上面爆红的这个事情。
It's also a space to discuss life as a first or second generation immigrant. Space, again, is referring to a place on the internet where you can communicate with other people. And the students who share similar backgrounds, although they live in the same country now, but their parents didn't. And so, of course, there's always a generation gap between parents and children, even if they live in the same country. But when you're an immigrant, that difference is much larger. The parents are not Canadian or American or Australian by habit, by custom, by trait. They're still Taiwanese or mainlanders or Japanese and so on. And they have not made the changes that other people will consider them. Oh, you're Canadian. Oh, you're an American. But the kids do feel that way. All their friends, their teachers, their neighbors are Canadian, American, English, and so on. And so they feel comfortable with that. And it's sometimes very hard for the two generations and it can be very hard for the two different generations to communicate with each other in that situation. It's not just an age difference in the same country. It's the age difference plus the cultural difference, because the students have become Americanized or anglicized and so on. Their teachers and neighbors and friends are from a different culture, and they spend most of their time with people like that. So it can be very difficult for parents to feel comfortable even with their own children. Li An, the famous Taiwanese director, has explored that in his early movies and done a I love his early movies that show a lot of these subtle traits that the Taiwanese themselves feel this is normal behavior, but to foreigners, they think this is odd. And the children know both worlds, so they feel comfortable with this, but parent to child, it's difficult to communicate.
And does cause many problems.
Yeah. It can.
对， 好的，所以呢，当然首先先补充一下，在这个我们讲到这个 Asian traits 这个亚洲的这种特质亚裔啦，不是亚洲，亚裔的特质那么其实刚刚在上一句 Bruce 老师也有补充到说，比如说我们讲到每个民族当然都有他们的特质，好像意大利人可能我们就觉得他们讲话很热情很大声那就是一种特质。那可能相对于意大利人，比如说英国人，他们的特质可能就都比较微妙，不那么容易去让你感受到，比如说他们会有一些很小的这种肢体动作、面部表情等等的所以这个就是每个不同民族他们的特质。那我们继续看到这一句讲到说呢这个身为这个第一代以及呢这个第二代的或者第二代的移民，那么这里也是一个这个可以讨论生活的这个空间，好，就讨论他们身为第一代或第二代移民的生活这样子的一个讨论空间。那么刚刚 Bruce 老师也提到说这个很多第一代跟第二代的移民，他们因为第一代没办法融入很多就是西方国家或者他们去的那个地方的文化，可是他们的小孩却已经对两种都非常的熟悉了，所以因此他们的爸爸妈妈跟小孩之间会有很多沟通上面的一些问题。那么这个就像出现在李安导演他所早期拍的电影里头，就是在探讨这种移民第一代跟第二代之间因为很多不同的这个想法或者是感受而导致出沟通之间的问题，其实就是这边在讲的。
Well said. Okay, let's continue. The shared struggle of balancing two cultures is among the many reasons why it is so relatable for young people of Asian origin in the U.S., Canada, and the UK, more so than those in Asia. Notice the word struggle here. It's never easy dealing with these cultural differences, and it's very obvious when people from Western countries see an Asian, they have some what we call preconceived ideas. Oh, you must eat rice, and you're always very polite. And we have stereotypes of different people. And Asians can struggle with that because the young people are growing up just like the Americans and the Canadians. They can get along with them as though they're the same, from the same culture. And in fact, the second generation often is. Relatable means easy to communicate. So this site, the Subtle Asian Traits, is a place for people to share with others maybe their worries or their frustrations, or they want to share a funny experience with other people. And the Canadians or Americans not from Asia, they wouldn't get it. They don't understand from the Asian point of view why this is embarrassing or funny or interesting to share.
所以接下来这句有点长，不过我们可以来看到呢，他讲到说，在这个两个文化之间要取得平衡的这份共通的挣扎，这里有一个 shared struggle 共通的一个挣扎，彼此都了解的在两个文化之间取得平衡的这种共通的挣扎呢，也是在这些如此多有亚洲血统的年轻人之间可以引起共鸣，可以那么有共鸣 so relatable的众多原因之一。好，那么句子还没有完毕这些有亚洲血统的年轻人怎么样呢？比起那些住在亚洲的人来讲的话，这些住在美国、加拿大还有英国的这些这个亚洲血统的年轻人呢，他们更加的感受深刻比起住在亚洲来讲，住在海外的他们感受更深刻。那所以这边刚刚Bruce老师也讲到一个很好的字可以补充，叫做刻板印象我们英文叫做 stereotypes， 我们可不可以拼一下？
S-T-E-R-E-O-T-Y-P-E 复数加 S 是一个字 S-T-E-R-E-O-T-Y-P-E stereotype. We have an idea of what some type of person should be like. Whether they are or not, we don't know.
没错，这就是我们对人的这种刻板印象的意思，就是你预设的一个印象，不管他是不是真的这样，你就觉得亚洲人就应该是这样，美国人就是那样，这种就叫做 stereotype.
When I first came to Taiwan, some of my students said Are you American? Yes. You're so short.
所以这里就是一个 stereotype 了，就是这个美国人一定是要很高很大的，所以他们就觉得 Bruce 老师你怎么会是美国人
Okay, well, let's finish up our first paragraph. The founders. Now, founders are people. This found is not find the 过去式. Be careful. It comes from the verb to found, which is to start or to initiate something. The founders of the page on Facebook, Subtle Asian Traits, they are 9 Australian teenagers who met and became friends at Chinese language school. So this tells us that they are going to, they're probably born in Australia because it says they're Australian teenagers. Their parents are from Taiwan or Hong Kong or mainland China. And their education is in English, but the parents want them to know Chinese, so they send their kids to a Chinese language school. Parents have a very hard time teaching their children things, so they send them to schools to learn. These founders were blown away by the success. They had over 1 million hits on their page, and its worldwide following. People from all over the world became interested in, I never thought of that. When Asian students go to, we say Anglo culture countries, English-speaking countries, ANGLO, Anglo, A. This refers to English. The parents send their kids to local schools. They learn English, but the kids don't want to learn the parents' language. And this is true for every group, not just Chinese, the Japanese, the South Americans, the Middle Easterners, and so on. They have a hard time teaching. They want their children to be able to speak the home language, but the kids aren't interested.
好，所以接下来这一句讲到的 the founders 所以刚刚首先 Bruce 老师提醒大家，这里是动词 found 再加 er 所以不要把它搞混成是那个 find 的过去式，不是那这里的 found 呢，也可以等于是这个 initiate 或者是 establish。我们请 Bruce 老师帮我们拼一下 both。
All right, let's start with initiate. 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 ITI 有 sh 的音 initiate. Establish, another good verb. ESTABLISH. ESTABLISH. Establish.
谢谢。那么呢，这里的 the founders 后面有个逗号，这两个逗号之间的这个插入呢，我们如果先都把它遮起来，其实本来的句子可以说是 the founders were blown away 所以呢，这个创办人，社团的创办人都呢非常的惊讶什么什么什么。但是呢，这个逗号之间的插入语想要补充怎么样的创办人呢？那9个在中文学校里头结识为朋友的澳洲青年，这几位创办人呢，他们都被这个社团的成功还有他来自全球的支持呢，而非常的惊讶，所震惊了。
Okay, that's the first paragraph. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we can finish subtle and not so subtle Asian traits. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at our second and final paragraph. They casually started the group in September 2018, wanting to have a place to share jokes about Asian traits such as strict Asian parents, experiences with racism, love of bubble tea, and more. They is the group of the 9 young Australian teenagers. They're of Chinese descent, apparently. They casually started the group. This was not a school project. They just wanted to have fun last September. And they wanted to share jokes with other students in the same situation as they have. Many Chinese parents are strict by Western standards, very demanding of their children. They may experience racism. If you're in a Western country, there are many races that live close together, work close together, and they have their problems. Those are racial problems. Love of bubble tea. It seems to be something that will appeal to Asian kids in particular, and more topics.
所以呢，接下来我们进入最后一段来看到他讲到 they 就是指这些创办人他们在很偶然的一个情况下，很随意的就在这个2018年的9月呢，他们创立了这个社团，很偶然的创立。那逗号的后面就只是想要因为想要呢有一个地方可以来分享一些关于亚洲特质、亚裔特质的这个笑话例如像是很严厉的亚洲父母啦。种族歧视的经验，对珍珠奶茶的热爱，以及其他更多的这种笑话。
They believe subtle Asian traits became popular because it is a space to discuss the small things in their lives that no one has talked about before, and that might not be understandable to a Western audience. They were very surprised by how viral their page became.But it did give Asian kids and others an opportunity, a chance to talk about the small things, things that local people, native people, would not understand because they don't have a Chinese background. But this site gives them a chance to discuss things that maybe they cannot even talk to with their Western friends because their Western friends don't understand the background of their culture.
所以呢，接下来这句我们看到they believe 他们认为这个微妙的这个亚裔特质呢，为什么会受到那么样的一个欢迎呢？是因为它是一个这个讨论的空间。讨论什么呢？讨论一些在他们生活中以前没有人讨论过的那些小事情，而且这些小事情这里的 that might not be 的这个 that 代替的当然是前面讲的这些小事情可能都是那些西方的网民所没有办法了解的小事所以其实我们前面也有提到的那个魔音或迷音那个 memes 的话呢，它讲的本来是指爆红的事件，那其实很多这种网络上的迷音或魔音其实也都是西方的这个网民他们可能都没有办法共鸣的。
For many people in the group, these Asian students in English-speaking countries, they feel a sense of belonging and social support. Oh, you have that problem too? Or, oh, I didn't understand that either. That's a kind of social support.
没错，所以接下来讲到，而对这一个这个社群里或这个社团里的许多人来说，他们可以感受到一种归属感，叫做 sense of belonging， 以及呢这个社会的这种支持。
The creators hope that the page will help people that are part of overseas Asian communities feel more cultural pride and heal from negative experiences with humor. The creators, these 9 guys who started the page, they hope people from other Asian communities, that's a lot of different countries. Asia is a very, very large area. They can feel pride in their own or their parents' native culture, and so in part they are too. And this will help them to recover from negative experiences that they may have had, such as racial discrimination, by using humor. If you can laugh about something, you can heal from something.
所以最后这一句呢，讲到说这些创办人他们希望这个网页呢是能够帮助到这个身为海外亚洲社群一部分的这些人们呢，在文化上可以感到骄傲，同时呢也能够用幽默来疗愈他们一些负面的体验。
Okay, that's it for today's program. Join us anytime here on Enjoy English School. Till the next time, bye-bye.